Hello and welcome back to the Insurance Guru. My name is Ayanda Malele and thank you so much for tuning in once again as we talk about my favorite subject, insurance. And today, back again at the IISA offices, I'm sitting with Margret Mutasah, who is a person that should be of interest to you if you are in the insurance space. She deals with CPD points within the Insurance Institute of South Africa. Margret, thank you so much for allowing us to have a chat with you.
Thank you very much for allowing me to see you.
Margret, first question, what is CPD?
CPD is continuous professional development. Every person who goes to school to get a diploma or a degree, they need to continue to learn so that they can be on a par with the trends of the insurance. That's why we encourage people to learn different trends, different regulations as they go on with their work.
And what for you constitute as a CPD bearing, activity?
So a person can attend seminars, conferences which are related to insurance, and they can also do workshop, webinars, any webinar which is related to insurance, whether it is in the medical field, in the burial fields, also in the motor claims. They can do any insurance in any workshops and seminars.
The other thing I saw on the IISA website was something to do with that if you are a writer in the insurance field or you do a lot of research about something before presenting it, those hours spent researching could be considered as CPD points if you submit and can prove them. Is that true?
That is true. A person can do research, they can do articles, they can write articles. They just need to prove that they've done articles and then they are published and then they send to myself or upload on their profiles, and then I'll look at the profile and then I'll look at the content that is submitted and then I will approve.
Oh.
Most of the time the articles will just give them one CPD for that article. We don't necessarily calculate the hours that was spent. But if it is a presentation, we can just give a certain number of CPD, let's say 3 hours for preparations, and then also the presentation time. We also allocate a CPD.
How can I, as a corporate, say I host a refresher training for my staff? How can I make that refresher training have CPD points attached to it?
Okay, as a corporate, there are corporates that have got profiles with IISA. We encourage corporates to have profiles with IISA. So when they are about to have a presentation, they send their presentations to myself or upload on their profile. I receive the presentation, we look at the presentation, and then we accredit according to the time that they are going to spend presenting that activity or event.
So this is only applicable to the corporates that are members of the IISA?
Not necessarily. Any company that needs to present CPD or which want to liaise with the people in the industry, they can also send their material to the IISA for accreditation. That is the only way they can make sure that their material that they are going to present is accredited for CPD. If they just present it to the people not accredited, it won't be guaranteed for CPD hours.
Oh, I hear what you're saying. Another burning question that a lot of people in the sector have is, how many CPD points do I need? Okay, I'm in short-term insurance, I'm in this department. How many CPD are needed?
Okay, as an IISA member, we require the individuals who are members to have a minimum of 18 CPD hours. Yes.
18 CPD hours.
CPD hours.
And when we were chatting earlier, you had said to me that's the standard for the FSCA, that's the requirement.
That is the requirement. The person can do more than 18 as much as they are required, but at the end of the cycle, a person must hold 18 CPD hours.
And coming to the 18 CPD hours, is there a window, January to December? When do we need to have our CPD points?
So a cycle starts from the 1st of June of each month, each year, to the 31st of May. So that is the cycle. So a person can start working for their CPD hours from the 1st of June to the 31st of May. I'm just encouraging people to submit their CPD hours as soon as possible, as soon as the new cycle starts, so that they won't wait for the 31st of May. Because on the 31st of May, I receive a lot of CPD applications that needs to be approved within the 24 hours that I have.
And that's impossible.
It's highly impossible.
And since I'm talking to somebody from the IISA, the one thing I appreciate about being a member of the IISA is that on your platform, on your website, there are CPD worthy seminars that you post or webinars that you post that people can watch to earn their CPD points.
That is true. So if a person is a member, they are able to log onto their profiles, they go to Resource Center, they'll find videos there. So if they watch the videos, up to 75% of the video, they are able to claim.
That's brilliant.
Thank you.
So much easier, actually.
Very easy, and there are also articles that a person can read also, and then submit that they've read the article on the Resource Center, and then they will get their CPD hours.
So CPD is not rocket science. You've made it so simple for me now.
Yes.
So Margret, thank you so much for having a chat with us about CPD, continuous professional development. Thank you so much for your time.
My pleasure. Thank you for inviting me.
If you enjoyed this video, please click like and also subscribe, and maybe tell your friends, your cousins, your managers who need to know about the CPD stuff to please tune in. I will see you in the next video. Thanks and goodbye.